Hey there, and welcome. Have you ever gotten a car insurance quote here in the UK, taken one look at it, and just thought, how on earth is it that high? Well, you are definitely in the right place. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on one of the biggest and kind of secret factors that drives up your premium, a number that's tied directly to your car.
Seriously, it's the question we've all screamed into a pillow at some point, right? You do all the right things, you shop around, you compare quotes, but the price just doesn't seem to budge. Now, you probably think it's all about your age, where you live, or your driving record, and yeah, all that stuff matters, but there's this other massive piece of the puzzle that you might be missing completely.
Right, that feeling of sticker shock is absolutely real. And while insurers are definitely looking at your personal details to figure out how much of a risk you are, a huge part of their math has, well, nothing to do with you as a driver.
That's the kicker. The specific make and model of your car has its own hidden rating. It's a number that can seriously inflate, or, thankfully, deflate, the price you pay before you've even turned the key.
So, what is this secret number? Well, it's all part of the UK's car insurance group system. The best way to think about it is as a secret score for your car, and believe me, knowing what it is, that's your key to unlocking way cheaper insurance.
Okay, so here's how it works. Every single new car sold in the UK gets assigned a number on this scale, from 1 all the way up to 50. And this is not some random number. Oh no, it is a powerful signal to every insurance company out there about just how risky and, let's be honest, how expensive your car is to cover.
And here's what that means for your bank account. It's simple. The lower the number, the lower your premium. A car in Group 1 is going to be a dream to insure compared to a beast of a car sitting up in Group 50. It's a direct link, and it's a huge deal.
Now, you might be wondering who comes up with these numbers. They're not just pulled out of thin air. They are very carefully assigned by a body called the Group Rating Panel. And this is basically a team of experts from across the insurance industry who analyze every single car model.
So, how exactly do they land on a number for each car? What are they looking at? Well, this panel digs into 5 key factors to figure out exactly where a car should land on that 1 to 50 scale. Let's break them down.
First up, and this one's pretty logical, is the price of the car brand new. I mean, think about it. A really expensive car is going to cost the insurance company a ton of money to replace if it gets written off or stolen. So that higher potential payout shoves it straight into a higher insurance group.
Next on the list is repairs. How much does it cost to fix this thing after a typical accident? Are the parts easy to find and affordable, or are they specialist parts you have to import from halfway across the world? A car that's a nightmare to fix will, you guessed it, end up in a higher group. And this is the one that connects the thrill of driving fast directly to your wallet. It just makes sense, doesn't it? Cars with crazy acceleration and super high top speeds are, statistically, just more likely to be involved in an accident. More risk equals a higher group number. Simple as that.
But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. Technology can actually be your friend here. Modern safety features, things like automatic emergency braking that can prevent a crash, can actually persuade the panel to put a car in a lower insurance group. That's a win-win.
And the final piece of this puzzle is security. A car that's really tough to steal is obviously less of a risk for the insurer. So things like high-quality alarms, immobilizers, and tracking systems that come fitted from the factory can make a real difference and help nudge that all-important group number down.
Okay, so that's all the theory, but what does this actually look like in the real world when you're trying to choose a car? Let's put some examples side by side, and you'll see just how massive the difference is.
You can really see the story laid out here, can't you? Down in the low groups, 1 through 10, you've got your classic city cars, your Kia Picantos, your Citroën C1s. They're cheap and cheerful to insure. Then in the middle, you get the popular family cars, the Nissan Qashqais of the world. And then, way up at the top, you've got your Porsches and high-performance Beamers, and that's where you see those truly eye-watering premiums.
Okay, so this is the most important part. Now that you know this secret, how do you actually use this information to your advantage? This is where you can get really strategic and save yourself a whole lot of money before you even buy a car.
So here it is, your 5-step playbook. Step 1, before you do anything else, research the insurance group of any car you're interested in. 2, go for smaller engines over the big, powerful ones. 3, if saving money is the goal, just steer clear of those high-performance models. 4, look for cars with great safety ratings. And 5, consider popular models, because their parts are usually cheaper and easier to find.
And listen, if you take only one thing away from this, make it this. The price you pay for the car is just the start of the story.
A so-called bargain on the forecourt can turn into a total financial nightmare if its secret insurance group number is sitting up in the 40s.
So, the power is now in your hands. You're not just looking at the color, the mileage, or the badge anymore. Now you can look at a car's secret number, its insurance group, and make a decision that's truly informed. So the real question is, how is this going to change the way you choose your next car?